The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Third down, 1 yard to go. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
70 range. Go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw, needs the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go now.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. Working quickly here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
That finds Elliott complete. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They go play action on first. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's a bootleg for him. He's got time here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And it sets up second down.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That one's out and caught on the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Our score, 14-0. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Less than a yard needed here on fourth. They'll run for this, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action on first down. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Pass play coming here. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
He'll throw it yet again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. They'll send him up the middle. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Man in motion here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That play good enough for a first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go, here we go.
They're going play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
60 Bison, go!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And this one doesn't go far. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll send him over right. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. It's the Falcons in a very tough spot on 2nd and long. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. They put a receiver in motion right. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5.
Well, that's a tough one because you can see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Pitts brings it in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll throw it again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the red zone. He's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and 4 coming up now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning from the 18-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hawk 70.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Falcons 14.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Handoff now out of the gun.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Back to throw now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run here from the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're throwing it. Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He's going to throw this one. Brought in by Elliott. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now. Track at 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Let's go. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Bronco.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for second and goal.
Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Looking to the air here. Buys time, rolling right. Touchdown, Dallas! Down a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again following the sack. Into the hands of Pitts.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll throw on 1st. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Cowboys are going to take over after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. To throw here on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from the 41. That finds Elliott complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Man in motion, out of the slot. They are throwing it again. Caught near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down, and when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 16. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Here we go, set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's Mayer, he's got it. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that one's going to hit the turf. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
70 range. Come on. Set, go.
Pass play now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Contact team.
Looking to throw. That'll be complete to Elliott. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Cowboy 80. Set up.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Halfway there on first down, that brings up second and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. They go play action here. Fits it through the middle. It's inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing from the gun here. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
34. Falcons 23. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one's complete right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons now within 1 score in the fourth. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 1. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 rapid. 18 ready.
They go play action on 1st. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
On the set.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Ready. Go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense earns a timeout.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Vacates quickly left, and they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Ready, set.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Check.
Back to the well again. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Orlando.